Welcome back to another look at the new docked DLC, Deep Waters. The beach must be cleared, so let's do it. We're in the MHC today. Let's jump in.
Hey, you doing okay up there?
About to hurl. But otherwise, fine.
Well, just hold it in till you can get all the debris off the construction site. Can you do that?
I can try.
So this is what we're doing today. We're moving those items here from the beach and the shoreline, and we're putting them onto our ship here. So let's rock and roll. If we go ahead and lower our boom arm of our crane. There it goes, being lowered. And I think we're gonna switch to the magnet for this one. Only makes sense,
Boss,
right? This looks
it's
like all
scrap
metal.
here.
Yep.
Ropes won't cut it.
How about the magnet? We've upgraded the MHC, so now you can swap the attachments.
Thanks for telling me now.
You're always welcome.
MHC got upgrades. All right, let's go to the magnet. We used it in the last video. So where is it? Here it is. So the magnet is a new piece of equipment we have with this DLC. So to activate it, we just press X here and we lower it down. And to increase the strength, you're gonna press R1 and the up key. Let's get you guys control cam here so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, messed it up. Let's raise it. Let's get it attached here nicely. Let's turn it off for a little bit. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna attach to this best we can. Now we can turn it on. And it's on full strength, as you can see in the bottom right corner there, next to the controller. And if we raise it, we should be able to raise it. There we go. All right, we're gonna bring it onto the ship here. Let's swing it over. And just like that. The new magnet is working a treat here in docked. Like I said, this is the new tool we have here at the DLC, the magnet, and it's working a treat here as we clear up the shoreline. Working an absolute treat. Let's try to do the rest of this from internal here. Let's drop this onto the ship. Looks like it's the bow of a wrecked ship. Should be right on it. Nope, nope, it's not. Let's boom forward a little bit. See if that's gonna work. Do we have it? We did for a little bit, but we lost it. Let's get it together here. I think we got it. Let's raise it. Alright, be gentle and we swing to the right. Oh, I think we hit the pole there, or the post. Let's bring it all the way to the other side. And let's drop this bad boy. Oh. Little rough around the edges there, I would say. Not do any damage to our ship. We do need it to get off here. Alright, 2 pieces moved. On to the next ones. Let's go back to this view here. Though I said we're gonna try to stay in the cockpit view, this might just work a little bit better. As you have a clearer view of what's going on. All right, right on top, X, R1 and up for the strength. Let's raise it. really powerful magnet, this magnet. It's working a treat. So I will say, apart from the missions themselves, the new magnet is the newest piece of equipment we have that I've seen so far. In the video, there are some more, so hopefully we get to that soon in the story here. But I didn't have to pay for the DLC because I had the premium or the deluxe version. So if you need to make your mind up, that will be up to you if you're thinking about getting the DLC. Let me know in the comments below if you think what's included here is worth it. Again, I haven't finished the DLC yet, so that's in progress. It's what we're working on right now as we drop that. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you plan on checking out the DLC for this game. If you think the new additions is gonna make it worth it for you or not. There is another big magnet I've seen where we could use it on the reach stacker and we could like compact cars, like, you know, when they crush cars and crush metal. That is something we've seen in the video for the DLC, so that might be potentially cool when we get to it. But so far, where I've gotten into the DLC, I will say this magnet is all we have that's new so far. But again, if you like docked, the DLC just adds that expansion that we've been waiting for to have some more fun in the game, you know what I mean? It's all about doing new stuff and having fun. Of course, some of the missions are going to be similar to what we had before, loading containers and stuff like that, but I mean, it is a shipyard, so that's always going to need to be done, right? Should be good here. Let's raise it gently. Alright, now swing, bada, bada, swing, bada, bada, swing. I believe this is the last piece, so that should conclude that in a second here. But again, fun new jobs here, cleaning up the dock as we prep for bigger ships to come in. So far, so good. I knew that was going to happen. I was waiting for it to swing back the other way. There we go. Alright, that's that job done.
All done here. Let's head for the next spot.
But wait, there's more. Who's captaining the ship right now? You're doing a decent job, I will say. I'm surprised how deep it is right here, but I guess it is a harbor. Usually they trench that pretty good. Alright, let's swing out here and get the rest of these.
Looks like I'll have to use the magnet and the ropes. Nice.
Should at least keep your mind off the seasickness.
Come on, Kate. Can't be getting seasick. Gotta be a trooper here. There we go. Magnet is on. Gentle, gentle. Swing this back ship side. There's a lot of debris here we got coming onto this boat. I wonder if what we're going to do next is scrap all this metal. Let's use the magnet on this last piece here before we switch out of the magnet. That might also be wood as well. Ooh. Oh no, it's metal. Alright. This is the last piece we could do with the magnet. The others, we're going to need to use the ropes. Get them onto the ship. Swing back, swing back. I know you want to swing out. Swing back. There we go. Right there. Easy does it. Easy does it. Okay, that's what we expected. Now let's switch to the hook. And let's just grab this bad boy. Let's connect two pieces here. Oh, there's more underground? Jeez. It's not just one? Oh, it's just two. Okay, it's not too bad. There was a hidden one underground here. I'm gonna try to connect two things here with this. Why not? Lower it, lower it. There we go. Nope, we don't want to attach to that. We want to attach to... Nope, move. There we go. And we're gonna raise them both. Then we'll come back for the boat last. Easy enough. But yeah, the DLC is fun. It's adding new stuff to do, stuff that we didn't really have before. Of course, the magnet is the big attachment upgrade we got. But the lore continues with the ship and the new ships coming in, bigger ships. So we will continue playing it here and bring you guys more updates as we make more progress. To see if you guys want to check it out yourselves. All right, over to the last piece of debris from the shoreline here. Let's get her done. Let's get her done. We could do that. And we could do this. No, I don't like that one. Let's do that one. Doesn't switch points? Come on. Alright, whatever. We'll do that. Easy enough. Get rid of this old boat from the shoreline. I'm not sure how removing this is going to help us bring in bigger ships, but all part of the job, I guess. Right there is where we're going to drop it. A little bit more, a little bit more. That's perfect. And that's the job done.
Boss, the construction site is all neat and tidy. And I didn't even throw up.
I knew I could rely on you. Good job.
Good job, Kate. All right, job one done. On to the next. And that completes that. Wow. We have 3,000 TEUs being processed. Sweet. So now we could go to our milestones. That completes the last milestone. And now we could end the day. Very nice.
Congratulations, everyone. I'd say the crisis has been averted.
I'd rather not have a crisis in the first place.
Well, it's always good to know that when a crisis happens, you have a team capable of handling it.
Besides, it wasn't all bad. We even found a plane, didn't we? At least the museum is happy.
Right. Anyway, we're moving towards our goal.
Please don't say the next phase starts tomorrow.
No, it starts the day after tomorrow, so get some rest.
This guy's funny. All right, it seems like we completed the DLC. That was it. Very small DLC, but there is more missions to do. So I don't know. It's very small. It was only one milestone we had to do for this DLC. It was 1 day's worth of work. So a little disappointing, but so now we could do open port. But like I said, there is some more missions we could do here that we got with the DLC. So we could go ahead and check those out at some point. So we have a few jobs here that require job 9 for them to be unlocked. So let's do job 9. Let's go. All right, so we're cleaning the wave breakers. I believe this is where we get the bigger magnet that attaches to the reach stacker. And we're gonna clear off the entire dock for all these metal debris here. Okay, that's a lot of metal. All right, let's do it.
Tommy, the barge is off, and you're now the king of this hill.
A trash heap with an ocean view. Truly, a dream come true.
Don't forget the compactor. After all, you get the rare chance to collect scrap with the magnet and turn it into neat little blocks.
Best day of my life.
And there goes the boat leaving as we go ahead and attach this bad boy here. Oh, that wasn't a good lineup. There we go. All right, now we got the magnet attached to our reach stacker. Look at that. There goes the magnet attached to the reach stacker. Let's get control cam on the go. All right, control cam up there. You can see the compactor behind us. And we are taking the metal scrap from all over the dock and we're gonna bring it into the compactor. So to the right of our controller cam, you can see the little off with the magnet. We could turn it on by pressing X. In 1 second here as we get lined up with this. Let's get it all the way under it, like so, and then we're gonna press X. Now the magnet is on. It should hook up to it.
Well,
Let's get the magnet
works.
strong.
Great. Now you just use it to fill the hopper and let the compactor do its job.
This is what my entire life has been building up to.
Hey, why don't you write a song about it?
So we're gonna load this up into the compactor, this car right here. We're gonna load this car here into the compactor. Let's go. And that compactor should crush it. And that be that. It's a little off center here. Hopefully the car just falls into it. Like so. And now the compactor is going to do its job. Look at that.
So is everything clear?
It was a challenge. But I figured it out.
Good for you. I see there's still tons of scrap, so you can challenge yourself some more.
Do I have a choice? I'm gonna say no. Hey, I'm having the time of my life here.
All right, we're going to take this block that it made. The compactor compacted the metal there. We're going to take that if it decides to hook onto it. Why is it not hooking onto the metal block? Come on. Let's see if we could grab that piece of metal right there, that block the compactor made. There it goes. Okay. There it goes. And we got to drop them over there into this area right here, which I'm sure will be used later to be loaded onto another ship for export or something. All right, just like that. First one done. Let's go ahead and grab some more debris here. So this stuff to get compacted. Let's get the next car while we're here. Let's rotate this nicely here, best we can. Just like so. Let's go down onto that. Magnetized and raised. There we go. Straighten that back out. And just like that, here is the second one. We're bringing that straight into the compactor. Pretty cool stuff here with this reach stacker and the magnet and the compactor. Drop that in there. It should do it. There we go. Second block is done. Oh,
Not good.
don't damage the compactor, Tommy. All right, second one compacted. Let's drop it off into the drop-off point over there. And let's keep chugging along here. Oh, come on. Drop them both. Don't add any more work to it. All right, let's see if we can get both of these pieces here together. Actually, I'm just gonna get the cars for now. Get the cars out of the way. Get all the bigger pieces out of the way. So we need to do a total of 8 blocks into the compacted area. This will be the third one. Oh my god, I keep hitting the reach stacker onto the compactor. Please tell me you compact that on your own. Please tell me I don't need to move it. Beautiful. Thank you. Not go too far yet. We gotta pick up the compacted block. Let's take this piece here first. Easy enough. Let's also add on this piece right here. Alright, those 2 pieces here should do. So one thing of the compactor, if you don't put enough stuff in it, it won't work. But also, if you put too much in it, it also won't work. So you gotta be careful here. You need the weight right in the middle there. You see those 2 lines where it says 0.0 meters cubed? You need to make sure whatever you're dropping in there is within those 2 central lines. The only way it's gonna work. So you see now it's only 4, so it's not enough. We need to get 1 more piece or so in there, and then we could compact it. I think this 1 piece here should be just enough. There we go. Pick that up. And the dock continues to operate with our magnet and reach stacker here. Alright, we're gonna drop that right there. And there you see, now it's between those 2 middle lines, and now it should compact. Very good, very nice. at that for precision, he says, while he's not properly lined up. That's a little bit better. There we go. Pick that up. Alright, let's not damage the reach stacker too much. Alright, that should be our 8 blocks completed. I'm like, that's a lot of debris to clear out. But he only has to do 8 blocks. I'm not sure what's going to happen when we drop the 8 blocks into that area right there. We'll see in a second. Ooh, okay. Let's drop this a little bit more. Perfect. Compact it, my guy. There goes our 2 pieces. Let's drop onto those. Magnets on. There they go. Straighten that back up. Oh. And that should do it. That should be the 8 blocks we needed to do. Job done.
Job complete.
Great job, thank you.
All right, let's do pipe accident. A driver didn't realize he had pipe spilling out of his trailer. Come on, this guy sucks, but let's go clean it up. We get to use the straddle carrier this time with the magnet, so let's check it out. All right, here is what we got to do for this job. We got to pick up those pipes with the straddle carrier, so let's do it. All right, here's our straddle carrier, and there is the magnet ahead of us. Let's go pick it up. So far, I guess the big addition, like we can see of this video and my last video, is the magnet has been the huge addition with the DLC. Again, I did not pay for the DLC because I had the deluxe version, so it was included. But I'm really curious if you guys are gonna check out this new update with the addition of the magnets here, or is it not enough to move you? So let me know in the comments below if you think it is worth it. I will say for me, I probably would have bought the DLC anyway. Not just to make content, but Docked is a game I really enjoy playing, and adding more additions to the game will only help it, and you know, more stuff to do, more missions. So for me, I would have definitely checked out the DLC anyway. But I'm curious to know if you guys think it's worth it. And of course, there is more DLC on the way. There is gonna be a few more additions, I believe. But this is the first one so far. And what am I doing here? Okay, hold on. There we go. Now we drop this. But yeah, I do think the DLC is worth it. So far, it is a lot of fun adding this stuff to the game. It is a lot of fun. And we're dropping this one right back in here. So that's pretty cool. So all the pipes are going to drop them in here. Okay. Easy job here. Let's lower this. Can't lower it. We're too far back. There we go. Why isn't it lowerable? I just got to drop it. Whatever.
Game over, man. Game over.
Okay. Game over. I mean, I couldn't lower the magnet anymore, so I guess we're going to have to take some damage with this. It is what it is. Let's get this next piece right here, if we can do so. Do we have that pipe? We do. Probably pull it back a little bit out of here first. And then we could lower it and get it properly. Drop it. Go forward a little bit. And get it more evenly on there. There we go. There we go. We'll raise it some more. Oh, oh, oh. Let's not cause any more damage here. We're going to need to save our damage points, because each time we drop these off, it seems like we're going to have to drop them. So we don't want to waste too much damage points here by hitting the straddle carrier into the truck. Alright, this looks better, I think. Yeah, why can't we lower this some more? It's not lowering. What the hell? These are not on? Oh, don't piss me off, game. Don't piss me off, game. They're both not all the way in. I see what's wrong. Okay. I see exactly what's wrong here. We gotta drag both of these back some. Whoa, still not all the way in. That's insane. Now it says one of them are in. Oh, they're both in. Okay. Now they're both in. So we got to make sure we drop them into the right spots here. So that's going to be a little bit, wouldn't say tricky, but a little bit of a challenge. Because stuff like this is clearly not all the way, we're not going to get it all the way lined up. So we're going to have to pull it with the magnet first. Back it out of here. Actually, let's go forward with this one. Let's drop that one right there. Let's pick it up again. There we go. And this time, let's see if we could do two of them at a time. Let's try to get that piece over there. Go. Let's get these nice and lined up. Alright, we have two pieces on it. We will figure out how to get them onto the truck properly. But for now, let's... Oh, that one dropped. Actually, that helps us, actually, dropping that one. Let's get this lined up nicely here. That will do. Alright. Now we should have them both. Nope. Don't have them both. The magnets are as strong as they can be. Just can't do both at a time. Alright. Oh well. We'll stick with one then. Do them one at a time. Fine, fine, fine. But yeah, let me know if you're thinking about checking out the DLC here. Like I like to call it, the Magnet DLC. That's what I'm calling it right now, at least. Let's get this. Oh, what's going on? What did we hit on? Like a glove. Like a glove. Alright, let's go get that one and that one over there. Let's continue to make our rounds here. This should be easy enough. Get that magnet on. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get that piece over there too. Let's try at least. Doesn't hurt to try. Very good, very nice. There we have two. Let's see if we could get them all the way to the truck. So these two work very well. Maybe these two are lighter than the last one. Probably not. They look like they're all the same, but who knows? They look like they're all the same. So I think from now on we're calling this deep water update the magnet update. That's what we're gonna call it here on the channel, the magnet update. Because that's what we got here, is new magnets to play with. Look at that. Now let's continue to go that our way. Let's raise this. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Go out that way and go get that last pipe over there. Pipe C. Also, I'm curious how many of you play this game on hard mode. I've actually never tried it. I always play on standard. But somebody commented on a Reddit post I made saying, hey, your first job, you'd be getting drug tested because I hit something right away. That was a funny comment. But I am curious to know how many of you play this super realistic or you just play it for the fun. I do like heavy machinery, but I also recognize that some people do this exact stuff for a living, so when they play the game, they play it very realistically, which we respect. We definitely respect that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But of course, along the way, I'm gonna accumulate some damage myself, but some people try to play it on hard mode, and that's fine. We respect it. Oh, speaking of damage, let's see, a little too far forward. That right there looks like it's gonna do it. All right, job done. I think. We got to raise? What do we got to raise? Can we switch? Approach the ramp, interact with it to raise it. So I got to get out and go raise the ramp. Okay. Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing. Let's park the reach stacker right there. Let's go ahead and park it right there. Let's put it in park. Shut it down. Jump out. I always just want to jump straight off of this. Can I just jump? There we go. Jump. What is this we got to open? There we go. Let's just jump. Oh, game doesn't like that. You try to jump off, you're going to black out. Alright, we got to go all the way down and interact with the back of the trailer there so we can close it off. Unfortunately, got to do what you got to do here. I believe from here we could definitely jump. Oh yeah, okay. Now let's get that closed off and get this job done. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this DLC, the Magnet DLC like we're gonna call it. Let me know what you think of it. So far, I am enjoying it. And like I said, even though I didn't have to pay for it, I would have bought it anyway. So, pretty
Finish
cool.
this one.
Alright, that job is done. We're going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this new Dock DLC. Like I said, so far I am enjoying it. It may be for you, it may not be for you, and we completely respect that. But let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Of course, remember to like the video and hype the video. Also, if you're new, please subscribe. Would appreciate it. See you guys in the next one.